Hey guys, Abby here. I'm here for setting down the base of this week's plan with me, just like I always do. The fun thing about this is I'm going to do a Halloween tag video. So I'm going to answer some Halloween questions while I'm putting down the base. So I'm going to show you the kit real quick. This is from a Paper Crown planner. It's all out of order because I have just pieces out that I need. So the full box is, I'm just going to go through it quickly. This is a huge kit and it's absolutely stunning. I'm super excited for this one. Like, there's so much to choose from. And the colors are awesome. So I am going to get started. We're going to do a Halloween tag, like I said. So I'm just going to get started and do some fun Halloween questions. So the first question is, what is my favorite Halloween costume I've ever worn? Probably when I was younger. Like, I don't remember obviously a ton, just like from some stuff that I have pictures of. But my mom had this really cool Rainbow Bright costume and I loved it. So I would say that when I was little. As far as like when I was older, like an adult, I don't really go to a lot of Halloween parties, to be honest. But I did go out one year with my best friend, and it was when I was working. I did work for Spirit Halloween for a couple years, so I got a discount, and we were thing 1 and thing 2, and we had like the tutus and like the leg warmers, and it was real cute. So 2, what until what age did I trick or treat? I would probably say somewhere in middle school. I don't know if it was 7th or 8th grade. It might have been 8th grade. And I'm gonna just double check and see if, yes, okay. I'm gonna do what I did last week, and I'm gonna cover up the dates with the glitter headers because I like the way it looked. And it gave me more room. So yeah, about until 8th grade, because once you like go to the high school, at my age, it was just like, no, we have other things to do. 3, what is my favorite Halloween candy? Definitely Reese's. But like, isn't it, I mean, even as I was younger, Reese's was definitely my favorite. Reese's or Blow Pops. But as an adult, give me a good shaped Reese's and I will be in heaven, especially now, because my favorite is the ones with the Reese's Pieces in it, and they made them the shaped kind, have them in it, so it's like the best of both worlds. So question number 4, do I like horror films? What is my favorite? I don't love horror movies. I get super scared very easily. And I've always been like that. But I do have a favorite horror film. I love the new It movies. I just love them. So that would be my favorite. What is my favorite Halloween song? Definitely, I liked like the old school, like Addams Family or Monster Mash or whatever. But it's definitely the This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 6, have I ever played Ouija board? And that is an H no for me. Hell no. It's funny because me and my daughter were talking about it. Spirit had a Ouija board this year and she was like, I'll buy it for a decoration, but you will never see me playing it. Which I thought was so funny. What is the creepiest thing that has ever happened to you while you're alone? I would say probably just, especially like last year, it was difficult like actually being alone for the first time and like getting to sleep like normal, and you know, movements. I'm sure it's my cat's making noise, but whatever. That's always creepy for me. Do I believe in the supernatural? Yes and no. I mean, I feel like there's things out there, but Am I a huge believer? No, not at all. And then 9, am I superstitious? Not really. Like not extremely, I would say. So the next question, have I ever played Bloody Mary? No. H, no. I mean, I guess that makes me superstitious, but H, no. Like, hell no, I am not doing that. 11, what is my favorite Halloween urban legend? I don't know if this is a Halloween urban legend, but close to where I live, there's this legend of Gore Orphanage, and it was like a big thing when I was in high school. Like, we would go out to Gore Orphanage and like go down the road and see what happened. And so that's like my favorite because it's local and it's pretty cool, and I think it's gotten talked about like on some pretty popular stuff, I would think. Okay, have you ever gone to a bonfire? Number 12. Yes, I have, and I love them. Number 13, do I prefer gory movies or thrillers? I mean, if I have to watch them, I'm more of a thriller kind of person. Recently, this year, we did see The Invisible Man, and that was a really good movie, but man, it was scary because it was just like, you didn't know what was coming, and it was just like, it kind of messed with your mind. And I don't know if anybody remembers The Butterfly Effect. That movie always messed with me too. So 14, do I believe in demons? No. 15, have I ever watched supernatural explorer shows? Yes, I have. I used to like kind of really like them. I guess it just depends on how they go about it. What is your favorite horror book? I don't really have one because I'm not a big reader and I'm not a big horror fan. 17, would I spend the night in a haunted house? I feel like no, but maybe. I mean, it's a life experience. I feel like you gotta try some things that are kind of crazy. Oh, I realized I didn't have one of my filming lights on, so sorry about that. And I had to figure out what boxes were going where. So up top, I'm doing the only thing getting lit this weekend are my fall scented candles. I thought that was so funny. So the next question, would you or have you ever taken part in a seance? And yeah, I don't think it was like anything serious, but we kind of played around when I was in like junior high, I think, like with some girlfriends or whatever. But I probably would. That would be interesting. You are alone in your house and hear footsteps coming from downstairs. What do you do? Cry. No, I would immediately, if I'm alone, I would probably like video, like FaceTime somebody or like call somebody or do something, because I would need to get my mind like off the current situation. Okay, so if you had a demon haunting you, what would you do? Oh my God. That's another thing, like the Paranormal Activity movies, like what if that, like, are they really true? Like, that would be probably my worst nightmare, because homegirl is not, I am not about that life. I don't know what I would do. Like, I would probably just do everything I could to try to get it to stop. What is the scariest thing you have ever experienced? So we'll go back to talking about the Gore Orphanage. So it was, like I said, a big thing. And we would go to the street, like the road, right? because it was a orphanage road. There was like two parts of it. One was like this scary part, and then the other one was like fine. And we would go down there, and the one time we went down there, there was like a neighbor, because apparently this is like, was like a common occurrence to have like a bunch of young kids around the area. So I think there was like a neighbor, he like saw us, and he came out like, and we saw like a light in the distance, and everyone started freaking out. And then when everyone starts freaking out, I start freaking out, and then it just kind of like snowballs into like this huge thing. And it was so scary. I don't like it. Okay, so what do I usually do on Halloween? Since I'm a mom, usually becomes pretty much just about trick-or-treating. Yeah, so my town has had it on actual Halloween the past few years. So we just kind of have always like done some kind of dinner, and then we go trick-or-treating and then go through the candy with the kids. Last year I got to experience it with my nephew, which was awesome. And then this year we do have my husband's kids, so my stepkids, and we're gonna be doing that with them. And I'm super excited because Halloween's one of my favorite times of year, so I'm glad that we get to experience it for the first time together with the kids. So what am I dressing up as this year for Halloween? Unfortunately, I'm not dressing up as anything. We just decided to reserve that for the kids. And we're not going anywhere. We don't have, we're not going to a Halloween party or anything. So maybe I'll like put on a hat or something for my mom's Halloween costume, or from our Halloween costume bin. But I will tell you what our kids are going as. So my daughter, she will be 14. She is going as a purge person. My stepson is going as a Minecraft creeper, I think. I'm not like up on the Minecraft characters. And then my stepdaughter will be a cat witch. So it's like a cat and a witch combined. She wanted to be a princess witch, but alas, we couldn't really find anything, so she is going to be a cat witch. Okay, if you could choose from a pet like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, what would you pick? I probably would pick, this is so weird, but these are my two favorite animals. Like, as of recently, the one has been my favorite animal for a long time. Either a hedgehog or a, like, miniature cow. Weird, but they're my two favorite animals. And, like, how cool would it be to have a, like, Sabrina the Teenage Witch miniature cow just chatting, doing fun stuff with you? Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna have to tell my husband that story, because like our whole thing is, if we ever get a farm, I will have cows, or I will have a mini cow. Mark my words. Sorry, I was having technical difficulties with glitter headers as always. Okay, so can you sleep well after watching something scary? No, I cannot. I'm a very anxious person. So after a scary movie, I am not sleeping well at all. Who is my favorite monster or villain? So, okay, I have a couple, but they're both like Disney related. I don't know if that counts. But my two favorite villains are three actually. Sorry, I have three. Is Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Hades from Hercules. And Ursula from The Little Mermaid. But I do, like I said, I really love it. Like, I don't know if I like it as a person, like, as a villain. Like, F you, clown, whatever. But, like, I mean, I like the movies, so maybe that's my favorite, like, monster, or villain, or demon, or whatever. I don't know why I got that accent. Tell us about a time when you scared someone so bad. This is a funny story. One of my mom's good friends, she actually recently passed away, which is so sad. We used to go, she was like the prankster. So we used to always like toilet paper people's houses with her. And the one night her son was at a friend's house, and the mom of the son that her son was staying at said they're watching scary movies tonight. And I had this stuffed Winnie the Pooh head, and he put the stuffed Winnie the Pooh head on a like broom handle and went over this person's house to scare her son and his friends. And we knocked on the windows, like made noises, and we kept putting the big Pooh head in front of the window where they could see the shadow. And they were so scared. It was hysterical. It was so funny. Fun times, fun times. Okay, so what is the next one? You're being chased by a masked killer. What do you grab on your way out of the house? Can like someone give me like Negan's bat or something? Flamethrower? Like, I don't know. Definitely a knife. I don't have a baseball bat in the house. Like, I want to be as far away from this person as possible. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should just buy Negan's bat. That's a Walking Dead reference, if you weren't aware. Tell us what you're celebrating this Halloween. Kind of just going back, I don't know if my nephew's going to be able to go out trick-or-treating this year with everything going on, but just celebrating it with the kids. We are incredibly grateful that we have them this year for Halloween. We are super excited to just be able to have them and have some fun and just experience it together as a family for the first time. Again, because Halloween is like my favorite. But I will say one thing. I am very disappointed with the way stores were this year for Halloween. Like, Target barely got anything in, and now it's pretty much gone, and they like got nothing. And I didn't even have time to like pick up stuff that I like wanted to get, because it was like most of it didn't even come to like my stores. So that was very sad. And I always love to like clearance shop after Halloween, and that's just not existent because it's gonna be gone by Halloween. Okay, so yeah, going back to like the Halloween situation this year, like for decorations and stuff. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna buy a ton of stuff, but I just kind of wanted to look and see what was out there, see kind of everything before I actually went out and purchased what I wanted. But really, I wasn't able to do that, because by the time that, you know, I like decided what I really wanted, like everything was starting to sell out. Like, I do have one thing that I was super like, it was like the opposite of buyer's remorse. Like, I'm sad that I didn't buy it. Was the, I don't know if you guys have seen the little headless horseman statue. It's like all black, and It was so beautiful. I loved it so much, and I found it the one day, and I'm like, just have to think about it, and then never saw it again. And it would have been beautiful. Like, it would have been maybe something that I probably would have like put up until we were able to get a bigger house, but I should have got it. So sad. So thankfully I did like, I ordered my stepkids costumes at the like perfect time, because they were 20% off when I got them, so that was nice. And then Mackenzie's costume really wasn't like anything crazy, because it was just basically her mask. She got one of those light up purge masks. And I already put my habit tracker like script sticker in here. And then I'm gonna put the last glitter header. So this is gonna be a long video. I already know it because I've been blabbing. I will put the Halloween tag down below. I don't know if I'm gonna do, maybe I'll do like another Halloween one in the next plan with me, but since I plan after the fact, it'll be after Halloween, so I don't know if that will be interesting to you guys or not. Let me get my little slice tool. So I just used an extra full box. Worked out perfectly sizing wise. I really wanted to use these kids' feet with the kids with the bags. There's one more extra full box, and I think I'm gonna use that like for washi or maybe deco. I don't know. We'll see. But last thing is I'm gonna put just a little hint of deco, like I always do, in that little full box or the half box there. And I think I'm gonna go with this little ghosty succulent. Super cute. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little tag, and I will see you later in the week to fill everything out. I am back to fill in the plans for this week like normal. So we're just gonna get into it, get this done. I am late this week again, like normal. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see better. So first off, on Monday, it was not the greatest day for my kiddo. I'm gonna use this little washi kind of box there, and I'm gonna use one of the Coffee Monsters Co. little anxiety stickers, and then my script. And then the next thing for Monday was we did have, Monday has now kind of turned in to when we get our food drop off from the school. So I want to mark that in. And of course, again, like normal, me being awesome, I forgot. So annoying. Okay. There there's that. I'm gonna use one of my Happy Bees little grocery bag stickers on that little thing there. Then the next thing that I did was I did have to make a couple calls that day. So I'm gonna use this patterned fancy or appointment, whatever, fancy box, whatever you want to call them. And then continuing with my trend of just trying to fit in some spooky stickers, I'm going to use one of the La La Land cauldron stickers and one of the Plana Hannah Call scripts. Put that. Okay, so I'm going to use a half box. Next, there's not like a ton of pattern boxes, so I'm trying to like only use like one a day. Then I'm going to use my Wild Summer Designs little YouTube play button, and then I'm just going to use my film and upload script to mark that. And then this day I got so much Happy Mail. It was so great. Everything, I thought I was getting most of the stuff that day, but then I actually got all of it that I was waiting for. So that was great. I'm going to use a little flag. Use an orange flag. Actually. Use a little flag. Yeah, I love, it's so fun getting Happy Mail, but then like now I literally have nothing coming in, so it's kind of like rip. It was all nice to have it that one day, but then when you have like now nothing coming in, it tends to be very depressing. So I'm gonna use my La La Land little Happy Mail little marshmallow there. So then for Tuesday it was payday. So I'm just gonna mark that with a flag the other way. There wasn't a ton I did that day, so I'm just gonna do it that way. Then I'm gonna use my payday script. And then I did have to drop him off at work. So I'm just gonna use a bit of pattern washi here, just to bring a little bit more of that pattern in. And then I'm gonna use my Happy Bees little car sticker, and then my hubby's name script. Perfect. So then after that, I didn't really do much that day, unfortunately. So I am gonna put down that I did prep for our dinner that night. So I'm just gonna use a little box there. And then I'm gonna use, again, just one of these La La Land little cauldrons. And then I found out that day, very exciting, that hubby got hired in at work. So that is a great thing. especially like with the holidays coming up, because if he hadn't been hired in, he wouldn't get paid for like the holidays, which that would be a bummer. So I'm going to use this little oh my god crying sticker, and then I have my width hub sticker, but I'm just going to cut off the width and I'm just going to put the hubs. It will be a little tricky getting used to how things are going to be budgeted, but totally worth it. So I'm just going to put that kind of in the middle there. Okay, so for that, there is this little decorative script here for movie night. So I'm just going to put that above this little half box just because nothing else happened that day. So just trying to take up a little extra room. Then we did watch Scream 2, so I'm just going to put that little character down below. So then now on to Wednesday. Wednesday was a little nice day with my hubby. He did DoorDash in the morning. So I'm just going to use a little thing for that. We started doing that a little bit more this week and last because we have, you know, birthdays, Christmases, and we just want to be set up a little better. So nice thing that I can do a little bit on my spare time and he can do on his days off. So super nice. And then he also had to go get a drug test that day for being hired in. So I'm going to use this little fancy label there for that. And then I'm going to use this little potion bottle off. It was the Hocus Pocus sheet from Once More With Love. And then I'm going to use his name script. And I'm just going to put it just up a little bit so I can fill it out the rest of the way. So we had a nice date day, like I said. So I'm just going to put this in here. And I'm going to put my Gomez and Morticia with my little Plan a Hannah date day script. Super cute. And then I'm just gonna write something little there. Then we also had to pick up some stuff for my daughters. She's doing a sleepover the weekend after Halloween and she wants it Halloween themed. So I did pick up some stuff before I couldn't find it anymore. So I'm just gonna put it in a little thing there with one of the La La Land Halloween stickers. And then for dinner, we did pick up some chicken teriyaki that night. One of my favorites. I'm gonna use one of these little washi tape guys here again. Down a little further, because I only have one other thing to write in for that day. And I forgot to pull my sticker for that. I do have the cute little Paper Shire takeout stickers. So we will get that out here. Yes, I would definitely want to use this little cute. Okay, so I ended up pushing that down because I didn't like the way that it layered, so you will have that sometimes. So I'm just going to put a piece of patterned washi there, and I'm going to put that vanilla sticker there. And then we did have a movie night again. We've been trying to watch some Halloween movies. So I'm going to use this AbbyMariePlans little It sticker because we did watch It Chapter 2. So then now on to Thursday. Thursday was another nice fun day off. So the first thing we did that day was I had to go deposit a check in the bank. So I will write that in here. I'm just gonna use one of these little bow third boxes, whatever. And a paper shire little jar sticker there with some money in it. Thought that was a cute way to mark that. Then my daughter's friend did end up coming over and joining us that day on our little adventure. So I'm gonna put a little thing for that. It's nice, we just have kind of days where we just stroll, do some fun stuff. Sorry about that, somebody has the water on, clearly. And I think I'm going to use one of these little orange Fruity Sticker Co. little heart stickers just to cover up that little thing. I didn't have another sticker pulled. So there is that. So we did go thrifting and we went to Target that day. So I'm just gonna put a pattern half box there. Okay, sorry about that. I had to just position that a little differently. So for my thrifting in Target, I'm gonna use this little La La Land little ghost with the bag sticker. I thought that was cute. And then after that, I did put another little thing down I picked up a pumpkin cream cold brew, my favorite. So then after that, I am going to put in just another little thing because it was kind of a devilish date, I guess. So I'm gonna put the Morticia and Gomez again, my favorite for marking couple related items. And then my Plan a Hannah date night script. I'm gonna put that down after I put the next box though. So I'm gonna put an orange box here. So we did get some, went out to a restaurant that night. Again, I'm doing so well on my no eating out thing. Okay, so we did have Red Robin that night, so I'm just gonna use my Once More with Love little burger. Personally, I heard a little munchkin eating the burger. And then the last thing is we did stop at Walmart to pick up the last couple things for my kid, for Kenzie's costume. So I'm just gonna use a little fancy label. Well, what I thought was the last for costume. I thought I had pieces for her to wear. Turns out I didn't, so we had to go this week. Okay, so then Friday was a lazy morning, but it was also payday, so I'm going to put the little flag with my payday sticker once again. And then I did sleep in, so I'm just gonna put box here. With the Coffee Monsters Co. little sleeping emoji with my sleep in script. I just have such trouble like falling asleep, and like it feels like no matter how much sleep I get, I never like am refreshed, unfortunately. So then my daughter did go to my mom's this day because my mom was gonna go back to work on a Monday, so she wanted to make sure that she had the weekend with her girl. So I'm gonna use a little thing there. Okay, sorry about that. Take another one of these Fruity Paper Co. little hearts, and then I'm just gonna put the Kenzie over pretty. Just gonna put it over pretty far, and then just write in just a little bit there on the side. So then after that, I did want to shop from, it was Sticky Essentials, was doing some new releases, so I wanted to pick a couple things up. So I'm gonna put that in here with the little La La Land Shut Up and Take My Money, because accurate. Then after that, I did film. So I'm gonna put just a little box there to mark filming. And I'm just gonna stay on trend, use the La La Land little spooky stickers with my film script. And then the last thing I did that day was just had a nice relaxing night with my husband. We watched a movie and had some nachos. So I'm gonna again use my Gomez and Morticia Paper Shire little sticker there. So then for Saturday, I don't know what it was, but he usually like kisses me goodbye in the morning, and he was like, you were out, like out. And I usually don't sleep that hard, so I'm gonna put this little half box here with my Paper Shire vanilla. Exhausted, and then I'm gonna put Tired AF on the top, and then I'm just gonna probably write Slept Hard. So then after that, I did film my base for the week. So I'm gonna take a piece of patterned washi. I was gonna use foil for the first time this week, but I didn't really have any. I wanted to do gold foil, and I did not really have any like plain gold foil. So I used the La La Land little wizard and my film script. So then after that, I did need to send some money to his sister for my husband's cell phone bill. So I'm just going to use a little thing there. And I didn't pull a sticker for this, but I'm just gonna use this little purple icon with the money because he is on her cell phone plan still. Okay, just for a little bit of fun down here at the bottom, take up some space, I'm gonna use one of these little sticky note kind of bow stickers. And I scheduled, I'm just gonna layer this. So I'm just gonna put my edit script up top, and then I'm gonna put my upload script down here for just some work I did for YouTube. And then the last thing I did that day was I DoorDashed, and we just were trying to see how it would work out for me DoorDashing like after he gets off of work, like so I wouldn't have to take him to work or anything like that, and I could just get a little bit extra in there since I'm such a night owl anyways. So I'm gonna put a little thing there, and I'm gonna put, I need to get more of these face mask stickers, and then my dash script. So then for Sunday, again, not very, didn't really do much that day. Again. Okay, so for the top here, I'm going to put one of these little bow boxes, and then I'm going to use one of my AbbyMariePlans little planners to signify that my plan with me was live that morning. And then I did some notes, so I'm just going to use a patterned half box, my last one, with the Coffee Monsters Co. little, looks like notes, but I think it's from her writing sheet. And then I'm going to use my little homework bitch script, because bitch needs to do her homework. Okay, so then after that, I did need to mark it was the second dose, worm dose for our cats. So I want to use a little thing for that. I use a green one here. With the Wild Summer Design paw print. And then next, I did want to mark that I had a quiz due. So I'm going to do that with one of these sticky note. It's like, what do I want to do? I like these little sticky note things. With one of the Papershire computers and my Plannahannah quiz script. And then I'm going to use my another half box, because the last thing that we did that day was, it was another DoorDash session, but I was very surprised that after 12 hours of working, my husband decided to come along with me. So I was super excited and super happy. Like, just the things he does, man. Working 12 hours and then staying up late with his wife. So I'm gonna put my last face mask sticker. This is the last one I have. And then I'm gonna put my dash script. And then I'm gonna put this little laughing emoji head as well, because we just had a really good time. So I'm gonna fill everything out and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the finished spread all filled out for the week. Absolutely love this spread in this kit. I have so much left and I'm super excited to use it in my pre-planning inserts. So I'm just gonna go through it real quick. This is one of the great parts about getting printable kits, is that they come with so many stickers and they're such a great value. So that is the plan with me for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one.